If you struggle with solving simultaneous equations, then you're going to want to watch this video.
Right, so let's jump into the video. And before I get started, my name is Leslie Joseph, and I tutor maths, chemistry, physics, and biology online. You can WhatsApp me at 1-868-472-8049 for further assistance. So we're starting off with this question from 2014, and we have 2x plus 3y equal 9 is our first equation, which is what you're seeing here. And we have 3x minus y is equal to 8, which is our second equation. The first step is that we want to make the coefficients of y the same by multiplying the second equation by 3, so that y has the same coefficient in both equations. Because if you realize here, 3y and y, it's not the same, and it would be too much of work to come and try to get the x's the same, but we could multiply equation 2 by 3 to get 3y and 3y here. So when we do that, right, we will end up with 9x minus 3y is equal to 24, because you multiply each term in the equation by 3. So 3 by 3 is 9x, 3 by y is 3y, and 3 by 8 is 24. So that gives us equation 3. So now we have the equations. 2x plus 3y equal 9, which is our first equation, and 9x minus 3y equal 24, which is our third equation. Now the method we're using here is the elimination method, right? We also have the substitution method, but this is the simplest, and considering this question is only worth 3 marks, it's best to use the elimination method. So now that we have two equations where two of the coefficients are the same, what we're going to do is we're going to add both equations. So we get 2x plus 3y plus 9x minus 3y is equal to 9 plus 24. Now a tip that I love telling my students is, you see how you have two different terms, x and y? Group your terms together so that you'll know how you're adding how. So that's what I did here. So we have the 2x plus the 9x, right? And then we have this plus sign comes back here, and this is a positive 3y. So we have plus 3y subtract 3y is equal to 9 plus 24 is 33. We come here, of course, and this makes it very easy, so we know it's 11x equals 33. This leads us to our next step. We want to solve for x. So basically, we want to make x the subject of the formula in order to know the value of x. So what we simply do is divide both sides of the equation by 11. Whatever you do on the left side, you want to do on the right side. So 11 divided by 11 is going to leave x, and of course 11 into 33 is going to leave 3. So we have x is equal to 3. Finally, what you want to do is that you want to substitute x equals 3 into one of the original equations that we had. And I'm using equation 2 because we only have 3 multiplied by x, which we know 3 multiplied by 3 minus y is equal to 8. So we get 3 multiplied by 3 is 9, minus y is equal to 8. Now guys, we do not want a negative coefficient, so we simply swap them out. And how we swap them out is simple. We can multiply, we can actually multiply by -1 here and multiply by -1 here. So you got -8 and plus y, so 9 plus y is equal to -8. But that doesn't really make sense, and it depends on what type of equations you're dealing with. So the simplest thing to do is just swap their positions. So we got 9 minus 8 is equal to y, therefore y is equal to 1. Now we can safely see that x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 1. But you're in the exam, you want to make sure you get these 3 marks. So how can you know for sure that x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 1? We substitute both the values back into one of the original equations. So we have the second equation, which we just used, 3x minus y is equal to 8. 3 by 3, of course, is going to give us 9 minus 1 is equal to 8. And then we can substitute again into equation 1. So 2x plus 3y is equal to 9. So we have 2 by 3 will give us 6, and 3 by 1 is give us 3. So 6 plus 3 is 9. right? And so we get correct answers. So we know for sure now that x is equal to 3 and y is equal to 1, and that is the correct answer. So we sure we have the 3 marks for this question, right? Remember, if you need any assistance, I do offer one-on-one tutoring online and in person at Santa Grande location only. You can contact me at 1-868-472-8049. Until next time.
Also, don't forget to share this video with your friends who struggle with simultaneous equations, as well as to like and comment about which is your favorite method.